Okay, this video is late, but I recorded it nonetheless, and you deserve to see it. It was a really fun special event for me, and I'm really excited to share. All right, bye. Hi friends, thank you for clicking on my video and welcome to my channel where we try new things, go new places, and just do random stuff. As you can see by the title of my video, I am going to be basically sharing all of the things that I got from FanZone at the Special Olympics. If you've been following my page or you follow my other social media platforms, you saw that I volunteered at the Special Olympics. I do a lot of volunteering, but this one was really special, very near and dear to my heart, and I am so glad I got the opportunity to volunteer because there's nothing like it. Like, these athletes are something special. They are amazing, and we should not, take for granted their abilities and skills to just live life, to do all the things that a lot of us do and athletes do. So this is gonna be, it's a lot, so I'm gonna try to keep it short. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about all the different things, but I just wanted to show you because whenever if you have the opportunity to participate in Special Olympics, to volunteer, to go to FanZone, to just support, I think you should, because you can also get some cool stuff, not just a fun experience. So one of the two things we got is a Special Olympics pin, which is really cool. We got this hat, and I love hats. I think I have about 50 hats. I just love them. And then we got these t-shirts that were sponsored by Unreal. And I had never heard about them before until I went to a Best Prep event, and the owner and creator was our keynote speaker. So, kind of full circle moment. Yeah, they had experiences, they had music, they had food, they had games, they had giveaways. This was in the FanZone. Anybody could go, you could participate. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into all of the things. Again, it might be long, but just kind of be patient, be friends, support me on this page. All right, this bag, I had to put all my stuff in a bag because there was so much to get. All right, and I'm just gonna start with the top thing because it's sticking out the top because it wouldn't fit. So I got this volleyball. I don't remember, honestly. I think I got it. I don't know which, Wells Fargo maybe? I think it was Wells Fargo. They had good stuff there, like really good stuff. I think they were the sponsor. Yes, Wells Fargo. Maybe they were the sponsor of the volleyball event, and they had a little bag. It does not feel like it's insulated, so it can be a lunch bag, but just mind you, it's not insulated. Wells Fargo, Special Olympics. And then Delta Dental had some fans because some of them days was hot, like really hot. I volunteered in like the VIP lounge, so I was inside. Kind of bougie, but I loved it. And then I got Wells Fargo again has this. Is this another volleyball, even though it's red and white? Because volleyballs are not red and white. A little keychain, so cute. I mean, I can make a whole like just gift bag of stuff that Wells Fargo was giving out. And then there was Unified Work, which is a company I had never heard of. They were all giving away pins. Oh, that's what this was. So you were supposed to have, or you could have like pins, and you could trade with other athletes from different states, because they had athletes from all 50 states, I would say. But I heard that they were being pretty limited in the number of pins that the athletes got. So the athletes are we're holding on to their pins very tight and only trading 1 for 1 from states that they actually really wanted. Sunglasses, because you can never have too many of these. You can literally keep these in your car. A company called Unified Work. Yep, because you never know when you might need some sunglasses. Ecolab had a sweat towel. Oh, it's upside down, I think. Ecolab. Yep. Wells Fargo again. Giving out the bear. Aren't these cute? I got two. 2 brown bears for us. And this one has a goat on it. Calling all champions, if you can see it. And then this one says Special Olympics. Has a little Special Olympics logo. And then a Special Olympics logo on the back. And it has a t-shirt, which is on the front. And then the scarf on the back. Isn't that cute? And they had people helping you put these on and tie the knots, because it was hard to get the shirt on the bear over the bear's cute big head. And tying these little knots. All right, next, the Cookie Cart, which we love, which is a small company here in Minnesota that helps youth and teens learn skills about business and ownership and money management and all that kind of stuff. Wells Fargo had an exercise band. Ooh, that one is tight. It's not adjustable, but it's good for you. You can just keep this somewhere. Build some muscles. Muscle. You see all this swag I got from Wells Fargo? I could just put it all in there in this little bag and make a little kit. And then Affinity Plus, Federal Credit Union. Look at me lifting this weight, this bar over my head. I am so strong. And then Delta Dental. Did I find something from them already? Oh yeah, the fan. And then you had to spin a wheel, and you got a little plushie. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Hopefully I can give it away to somebody. And then Affinity Plus also had drawstring bags. Again, you can never have too many of these, because you don't really, care if you have to go somewhere quick. You want something lightweight, something that might get wet, something that you don't want to get ruined. It's always perfect to have those. And then another Boston Scientific had another drawstring bag. And all of these had the Special Olympics logo on them, so it makes them extra special. And then a Breeze Baby. I can't remember what vendor had this, but you got to, play a little game and you could win a prize. And I won this, which is a mini fan. We love fans. I mean, Minnesota is doing crazy things with this weather. Mother Nature is doing crazy things with the weather, so it's always nice to have a little portable fan. Looks like it has a USB drive to charge it, so we don't have to depend on batteries running out. And they have these USB ports everywhere now, so you can always be cool. And then another cooling towel from Boston Scientific. So cool. I think they really work if you wet them and then put them on around your neck or on your head, and the cool breeze comes. Just helps make you cooler. Boston Scientific, another pair of sunglasses that you can just keep, because you don't want to lose your expensive sunglasses. And then another pair of sunglasses, Affinity Plus, Federal Credit Union. And then, oh, looks like I have some deodorant in here or something, because something in here is missing the top. Maybe I brought some deodorant for the days that I had to work outside. Inspire. Ooh, we love these. Because, days can be stressful. Or it can just be a texture thing. Or it can just be whatever you want it to be. But these feel really nice and relaxing. Mental, emotional, spiritual, physical health is all important. So I think taking 5 minutes to decompress and just, use those, is great. Unreal had a booth where you could do some like mini golf or putting, like a putting thing. I did not do well, but everyone that participated got something. You can get a keychain, a lanyard. You can get some golf tees. I really wanted the hat, but you had to get it in a certain hole, and I didn't win. Boo. But I could love lanyards. They're always helpful and handy. And then Coca-Cola, my favorite beverage of choice, was allowing people to make personalized cans. They also had cans just for people to take. This is one that they had already pre-made that people could take, and this one says GOAT. Coca-Cola, and I shouldn't say that because Coke Zero is actually my drink of choice, so I will not be drinking these. I might share it with someone else. And then, like I said, you got to personalize it. So I made Faye. I tried to do Faye's Way, Faye's Way 21, but they wouldn't let me because I guess the name had to be like a real name for, I don't know. He said like liability issues or something like that. And then the guys working there had to bypass the name thing, which I feel was a little bit, what is it called? Biased or discriminatory, because not everybody has names that are standard in the American or even foreign other, languages or whatever. So I don't think they should be able to judge what is a typical name or whatever. So anyway, he had to bypass it for Faye, for Faye's Way, because they didn't believe it was a real name. But I'm not gonna even go there. And then I don't remember which one this was. They had cards, like trading cards, playing cards. Oh my gosh, this was so amazing. I don't think I see these at many places, but I'm so glad I did. And I got this one. I should have did Faye's Way, but I just was being quick. This is so cute. I look cute, don't I? Oh, my pictures turned out really cute. And I think that was the first try. Thank you. Thank you if I do say so myself. It's very cute. Another keychain. This one says, I can and I will. Work hard and dream big. Yes. And then some chapstick. It doesn't say where it's from, but it has a Special Olympics logo. So we love that. And then let's see. Oh, that's just a baggie. And then was it Toyota? Was there, and they were doing, I don't know, they were doing something, but they wanted you to download an app or a link to something, which I didn't do, but I got to make a keychain with the Toyota logo on it. And then I did PS. Isn't that cute? I love a good keychain. Yes, I don't have a Toyota. I have a Honda and I love it. But either way, I got to make it and it was cute. And then I think that's it. That looks like that is it in here. But last but not least, I don't even think I'm going to be able to get through these that quick. Remember when I was mentioning the trading pins that they had there? So like a lot of the booths had trading pins for Special Olympics. And so I'm going to try to go through these quick. SPS, Ecolab, Wells Fargo, oh, maybe this is just Special Olympics Delaware. So I went to, I think it was SPS, and they were trading pins. They had pins that were there, and I got a state one for Delaware. Isn't it cute? I'm so excited. I ain't getting any other state ones because, like I said, the athletes were holding on to those tight. U.S. Bank. I have no idea what this. Oh, Toro. I'm in denial about needing glasses. Actually, I use reading glasses at home on my phone. Jersey Mike's. Thrivent. Arizona, maybe? I think this says Arizona. Oh, so I actually have 2 state pins. I don't know where I got that one from. But yay! Delta Dental. Coca-Cola. Isn't that cute? Boston Scientific. They actually were allowing people to take a few. Here's another Boston Scientific. Another Boston Scientific. I was being greedy. Took 3. Another Thrivent. And then, what is this last one? Bank of America. And then Inspire has a light up. Has a light up pen, which is so cute. I don't know how to get it to light up, but it lights up. And then somewhere I got this sticker that says choose happy. I think that's really important. So I might put all my pins on my lanyard, or I might find a different one and put them on there, because there were people there that literally had, it seemed like 50 pins or more. They might have convinced athletes to give them a pin, and so they just were draped in trading pins, which was so awesome because it is very memorable. And I think most of them said 2026, so you can really hold on to that memory year after year of you either volunteering there or the impact that the event had on you. So yeah, there's that. Well, I hope you enjoyed my haul of what I got from Special Olympics Fan Zone. Someone made it seem like, I think they have Special Olympics events here every year, but I believe this one seems like it was bigger than the other years. So if you're interested in volunteering, I do believe they have events in every state every year leading up to like the main event for Special Olympics. I would say look into it in your state, follow their pages, get on their newsletter so that you can get the emails and stay updated, because I still get them to this day, because they might have other events and volunteer opportunities throughout the year before the actual Special Olympics happens. All right, well, I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope you please subscribe to my channel, because I'm really trying to grow this channel. Yes, I know I haven't been as consistent, but I have some things that I can record and I can post. I just have not been editing because I'm not a good editor. So please be patient with me. Please understand. Please be supportive. And if you have any tips and tricks of different platforms or classes that I can take to kind of make my videos a little bit more maybe aesthetically pleasing, or that I can get them out to you faster, or something that you want to see me do, or you want to see me share or try. We do random stuff. We go new places and we try new things, and I'm very excited to do so. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.